Now, just who and what do we mean when we say, we the people? Well, for one thing, we mean all the people gathered here tonight in this historic meeting place, and those of you gathered in front of your television sets at home. But we mean also all those people around the world who still believe in the dignity of the individual and believe in the government's role in heeding the will of the majority while respecting the needs of the minority. We, the people, are the ones who died on foreign soil to sustain this ideal, to defend it against those who would rule by edict instead of popular vote. We, the people, are the ones who cherish the right to complain and criticize and demonstrate against the law of the land while living under the very laws we may be criticizing. We, the people, are the ones who elect the lawmakers, support our presidents, and agree to abide by the decisions of the Supreme Court. We, the people, are the ones who make America the United States. And tonight, this celebration is for us. And the reason for all this celebrating, of course, began right here in Philadelphia with a small group of citizens who had no idea that they were embarking on such an historic mission 2 centuries ago. With the aid of your imaginations now, let us go back to Philadelphia and assume that you are there.
Philadelphia, that's the place where it was born. Philadelphia, Philadelphia, that's the place where history gave birth to the Declaration of Independence that freed this nation from English rule. Yes, the Declaration of Independence decreed this nation from English rule. Philadelphia, Philadelphia, that's where it all began. That's where it all began. Yes, yes. That's the place where people came. People came to sign their name to the Constitution of these United States, a document that would make us great. The Constitution of these United States, a proper reason to celebrate. Philadelphia, Philadelphia, that's where it all began. Yes! Yes. September 17th, 1787. Philadelphia is hot. It's been this way and full of mosquitoes. Full of mosquitoes. It's been this way for the past 4 months that this Constitutional Convention has been in session over there in the State House. Rumor has it that today they're signing it and heading home. It's just a rumor because no press has been allowed inside. Even the windows have been kept shut so that, according to them, nosy reporters like myself don't eavesdrop and make their job even harder by bringing the debates to the streets. Well, maybe they're right. But if I don't get an angle on this story soon, I'm not going to have a job. You know, I almost had it last month when I heard... Excuse me. I heard that they were going to bring over the second son of George III to be the new American king. Yeah! Ben Franklin said it wasn't true. Then I heard that the New York delegation, the whole New England delegation, was going to walk out, form its own country. It hasn't happened yet. Let's see. 38 of the original 55 delegates have made it to the end. 38. Maybe that's it. There's 17 who couldn't take the heat. No, that's terrible, isn't it? That's... quotes. I need quotes. The personal touch. There's Alexander Hamilton from New York. Excuse me, sir. I'm from the New York Gazette. And I wonder if you could tell us in 50 words or less, because I'm running out of paper here, your feelings on this special day.
This is a happy day for me.
Happy day.
For me personally.
Yeah, right.
Because for 7 years I pushed and pleaded, trying to draw attention to the fact that 13 sovereign states could only breed dissension.
Right.
Now successfully we've had a constitutional convention, and the debts and deduction bring me satisfaction.
Well, you have 3 words left.
Thanks a lot.
That does it. It's the start. It's a beginning. And the concept is very revolutionary. We have brought forth a nation where there wasn't one before. 13 states united with the hope of many more, where the people always have the upper hand. It's a brand new country. Let's see. Now, Hamilton calls it a success. Now, there's no bite, there's no urgency. There's James Madison from Virginia. Rumor had it that he was the heart and soul of a Virginia plan for the Constitution, which has been the backbone for the proceedings here. Now, I did overhear some of the delegates from New Jersey arguing against it, but then they saw me and they made me get off the windowsill. Hey, I was just trying to do my job. Excuse me, Mr. Madison, I'm from the Virginia Beaver.
I'd love to stop and chat with you, but I really have to run.
But
I'd stop and chew the fat with you, but there's work that's still undone.
Right.
You see, I've had a journal of the entire proceedings. My notes are quite complete, for I attended all the meetings. Transcribing all of them will take half the night. But by George, the story's here in black and white.
A journal, that's very interesting, sir. I'm sure the folks back in your own home state would love to have a first peek at... Don't you have enough of them? Where do you ever find the time? I heard he made over 161 speeches, too. Wait a minute. There's another young fella here who made even more speeches. Gouverneur Morris from New Jersey. Maybe I can get something from him. Let's see. His friends call him Gouverneur. He's rich, he's single, and the rumor is he has a lusty appetite for the ladies. He's got this peg leg, and I heard that he lost his leg when he fell off a horse trying to get away from a jealous husband.
Actually, it was several husbands.
Oh, can I quote you, Gouverneur?
You can call me Mr. Morris.
Yes, sir. But I also heard you were the man who actually put pen to paper and wrote the Constitution. Is that true?
That's right.
Wait, excuse me. I'm from the New Jersey Tatler, and I thought, wouldn't it be appropriate if the folks back in your own home state had a first peek at what... No. Well, maybe you could at least give us some of the words you use to form.
To form, establish, ensure, provide, promote, secure, ordain. I chose these words to make it clear just what we think we have accomplished here. But the words of which I'm proudest, the ones we shout the loudest on. We, the people of the United States.
It's a start. It's a beginning. And the concept is very revolutionary. We have brought forth a nation where there wasn't one before. 13 states united with the hope of many more, where the people always have the upper hand. It's a brand new country.
Brand new country. My God. There's George Washington from Virginia. I heard this convention almost didn't get off the ground until he agreed to come. His presence alone gave a certain legitimacy to the proceedings here. Hey, that's a good angle, yeah. Once here, he was elected to preside over the convention. Now, in that position, he wasn't supposed to take sides, but rumor has it that almost every night down at the Indian Queen Tavern, you could have seen him relaxing with a glass of Madeira in his hand in passionate conversation. For my money, it was George Washington who really made this miracle in Philadelphia happen. Okay, I'm a little prejudiced. We're both about the same height, you see. Excuse me, General. I'm from the Virginian. You must be looking forward to your trip home, sir.
Yes, sir. I was reluctant to leave Mount Vernon. I'd hoped my public life had come to a conclusion. But I was conscious of the fact that the states were not united. They were headed down a perilous path that surely must be righted. Though I must admit I felt unqualified. I was honored to be chosen to preside.
Thank you, General. Thank you very much. Washington is humbled by... Look over there, that's Dr. Benjamin Franklin from Pennsylvania here. You see those 4 guys carrying him? They're convicts from the Walnut Street jail. It's true. He's been coming and going like this every day for the past 4 months. And for an 81-year-old man suffering from gout, it hasn't been easy. My guess is that he has dispensed a great deal of wisdom over the past 4 months. Dr. Franklin? Excuse me, I'm from the Pennsylvania Evening Star, and I thought...
Evening Star? Which one is that?
Oh, no, it's the Midday Star. The morning, the very early morning sun. Sir, I'm sorry. I'm from a very small hometown newspaper I'm sure you've never heard of.
How can I help you, young man?
Well, I just can't find the right words to explain.
There have been times when I've been at a loss like you, son, but I have never been at a loss for words. I have reached the ripe old age of 81. And when I look back upon the things I've done, I am pleased at what I see there. 'Twas a privilege to be there and observe the splendor of the rising sun. But to help in the creation of a new united nation is the thing of which I'm proudest. Second to none. Maybe it isn't perfect, but what is, huh?
Yes, sir.
As I said to General Washington, I consent, sir, to this Constitution because I expect no better and because I am not sure it is not the best. I hope you got what you wanted, son.
Thank you, sir. That's it. Franklin says it's the best. September 17, 1787. Despite the heat and the mosquitoes, there is a feeling of relief here in Philadelphia as the delegates make their way back to their respective states. But rumor has it, now the real battle will begin, the battle for ratification. If this document is as controversial as this reporter has been led to believe it is, the argument and debate that will surely encircle these great men for the months to come will be loud enough to be heard around the world.
I'm with you, but I really have to run. Let's up and through the flag.
I chose these words to
That the states were not united. We found a permanent
I'm describing all of these words half one mile along.
of the United States.
It's a song. It's from beginning. And the concept is very revolutionary. We have fought for a nation where there was none before. 13 states united with the hope of many more. Where the people always have the upper hand.
Philadelphia. Philadelphia. That's where it all began. This grand grand experiment, this United States of America.